This 5-step process helps successful people experience life-changing results in any facet of their life. It could be entrepreneurship, it could be health, it could be wealth, it could be relationships. But if you instill these 5 processes into your life, you're gonna receive success in any facet. And I'm gonna break it down for you in this video. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get right into it, and it's a really great video. I'm excited. So make sure you're taking notes, and I'm gonna have a diagram on the screen here to help you follow along while I'm teaching you this particular information. Okay, guys? So first off, this is called a smiley face phase. Literally, there's gonna be 5 phases and it forms a smiley face when it's fully filled out. So you should see a diagram on the screen here, okay? So the first phase, phase 1, is going to be defined as uninformed optimism. And I'll be using an example of the entrepreneurship lifestyle, right? Or, starting a business lifestyle to demonstrate the smiley face phase. So when it comes to uninformed optimism, you hear of some sort of business and you hear some sort of, journey or, like I said, business that you can start, right? And you hear all the pluses, right? Work from home, make your own hours, make your own salary, 6 figures and plus, travel the world, no boss, you're your own boss. You're like, I can sit home, I can replace my income, I could maybe retire my spouse and make more money than I ever made in my life. Sign me up, right? How many of us are like, yeah, sign me up? How many of us have heard so many of these things online, right? So we're like, yes, I want to try it. Sounds good. I want to do it. So we go into this phase very excited, very optimistic about the future, right? Because we see this future. So we are all in. And then we go to the next phase. Like we're moving to the next phase. Phase 2 is going to be now informed pessimism. You are now informed of what that particular business is and what it entails to actually know this business and do this business, right? So you're like, okay, you're into drop shipping, for example. That is something that I've heard many times online. And you're actually in it now and you're starting the process and you're like, whoa, this is a lot more involved than I thought, right? You have the online aspect, you have the actual shipping out things, you have customer relations, you have refunds, you have advertising, have to figure out taxes. You might have to figure out state taxes, federal taxes, and your taxes. Are you a 1099, W-2, what are you? You got to figure out all these things now. So you get all those things in phase 2 and you're like, dang, this is harder than I thought. So then we go on to phase 3. Phase 3 is going to be considered the valley of despair. The valley of despair where you're like, I thought this was going to be it. I thought I was gonna hit my mark within 6 months or my first 30 days of working, or I was ready to leave my job, and it didn't work out. It didn't pan out the way we felt in phase 1, right? I didn't get all of my things I wanted in phase 1. So in phase 3, you're like, well, it must be me. I ain't do this right. Or the market is oversaturated. I've heard that so many times, right? The market is oversaturated, or the people don't like me. They're not subscribing, or my Instagram is not going viral. Whatever your realization or your measuring stick to say, hey, this wasn't it, right? You're in that right now in the valley of despair, phase 3. So what do? We say, well, this wasn't working. We pack all that stuff up and then we ship them back out. And then we say, oh, I heard about real estate. I heard about the Burr method. I could do that. I like that. So guess what then we do, y'all? We go back to phase 1. Did we finish our first business venture? Did we actually continue on in it? No, we tried something new and we went back to phase 1. But I'm going to continue in this video. I'm going to actually give you the success of how to actually reach to the goal of actually getting to all of the things that we wanted in phase 1. Okay? So let me give you a quick, and this is not a moment to say, hey, you're doing life wrong. I want to tell you about a few of my ventures, right? First of all, your girl started a makeup YouTube channel. I was going to be the next Jackie Aina, right? In 2016, 2017. I set up my camera, had my beautiful ring light, and I was ready to go, not really knowing what it took, what it entailed to actually make these videos and keep people engaged. My first few months of making my makeup videos, I had a whopping 17 subscribers, and those were my family and friends. Okay, guys? So guess what your girl did? I was in the valley of despair, and I said, I am not interested in, the process of growing and getting my channel to where it needs to be. I said, this should have happened already. It should have happened. I should have made it already. I should have gotten brand deals and everything. So guess what your girl did? I said, well, packed up the ring light, said, this is not for me. But now looking back at it, 8 years later, if I would have still been making my makeup videos from then till now, right? So when we're in the moment, it's very hard to see out of the valley because the valley is down deep, as you can see in the diagram, right? It's down low. It's very low. It feels very low there. And a lot of us go through this process when we're trying to start a business or become entrepreneurs or do something different for ourselves. We get bogged down by what we're looking at, what other people are having, the success that they're having, not knowing that at the time when I was starting, Jackie Aina had already had her channel for like 7 years prior to when I started in 2017. I was measuring myself off of someone that has been doing it, okay? So the point from that, guys, do not measure yourself off of what others are doing. You have to run your own race, okay? All right, y'all. So this is now the secret sauce. So we're stuck in the valley of despair right now in whatever facet of your life, right? It's not working out. You're not losing the weight. You're not getting married. You're not making friends in your area. You're not elevating in your career. Do you see how the smiley face phases could work in every facet of your life? So then how do we get out of the valley, Tanisha? Like, we've been talking about this valley and I'm in it right now. I got you. I know you in it, but we're not going to be in it for long. Okay. And this is the key. We have to get to phase 4. Phase 4 is going to be informed optimism. And then you're gonna be like, Tanisha, how did I get this to be informed? I got you. There are different things you can do. First of all, you can get books that are focused on whatever area it is. If it is eating right, Lord knows I need those books. Losing weight, right? Or now, because we have technology, you have ebooks, you have audio books, right? So whatever it is that you need, you can get information via books. Well, Tanisha, I'm not a book person. I got you. There are courses, video courses that you can look at someone like myself talking to you, walking you through the steps. Okay, friend, you want to learn how to build yourself in regards to relationship with other individuals. Great. Here's the first module. This is what you're going to be doing. These are the practices I want you to do. If you're a visual learner, go for courses. But if you wanted a combination of visual and you want like paper-based, I would go through the mentorship phase. If you need an accountability situation, if you need a person pushing you, if you need a person questioning you or, guiding you in this process to say, hey, I need a little bit more support, then you would go the mentorship phase. So there you can get the information directly from the source. Now, the optimism or the excitement we felt in phase 1, y'all, we get to get a little bit more of that feeling and the joy of realizing that because we are getting this information from the source, okay? So when it comes to phase 4, this is where you're getting into the books, right? You're literally picking yourself up out the valley. And what's your tool lifting you up is the information. Remember, I've said this multiple times, y'all. Information does what? Changes situations. So the situation that you were in, Valley of Despair, gets changed by the information. So if you feel like you plateau in your weight, if you feel like you've tried multiple things to try to be successful business owner, the reason you haven't been successful is you have not been informed correctly. Oh, this is so exciting for me to be able to like unlock this for you because I too went through these phases, y'all, and I never had a name to it to this video. So I hope you're getting this, and I hope it's like sinking into you what is happening right now. It should be clicking to be like, yo, it wasn't the business idea. It wasn't the business deal. It was me. And the fact that I didn't have the right information, that's okay. But now after this video, you should not go through any phase of your life without this skill. and not being successful, because you know whatever problem you have, whatever is not working to get you out that valley, all you need is what? Information, y'all. So once we got that information, are we just sitting there reading a book? Tanisha, I have all the notes. My notes are amazing. Look at my notes. Hey. No. I tell my mentees this all the time. Information without action is dead, right? That's in the Bible. So you have to put it into action. You have to be active. God helps those who do what? Help themselves. So yes, you got the information. Cool. What have you done with it? Yeah, you can know the best workouts. You can have them saved in your Pinterest. You can have all the smoothie ideas, right? But if you don't go to the gym and actually move your body, like I'm doing right here in this video right here, if you don't actually move your body, are you going to actually lose weight? Are you going to gain muscle? Are you going to get that body that you're going to be proud to, parade on the beach? No, because information needs action for it to actually work. They have to go together. So taking action is another part of phase 4 when you become an informed optimist. So once we've been putting in that work with this newfound information and really and truly believing, this is the caveat that I want to add, believing that you will be successful in whatever it is you're doing, then we will meet phase 5, which is success. Success in getting to our weight goal, getting to our health goal, getting to our professional goal, or our financial goal via entrepreneurship or corporate America, whatever facet you're using, right? Success means that you stuck it through. That's what success means. You stuck it through. Like I said when I was telling you about my YouTube videos, if I would have stuck it through, I would have been successful. It's not even a question, because I would have gotten more informed, I would have got more information, I would have gotten better equipment, I would have gotten more confident in what I was doing. My makeup made connections. I would have been successful. It's not a question. And you will be successful if you go through these phases, realize where you are, get to phase 4, get the information, and get to the success. I want to give you one more example of my reverting back in my smiley phase. Personally, my husband and I we had a brand, right? Shout out to Hey Love. And it was a great time. I had that optimism in phase 1 because it worked. I've seen people be millionaires doing this same thing, right? It worked. Somebody making money. So why can't I make the money too? So I got all the products. I did the scooping, I did the labeling, met with the label creator, designed the logo, had professional photos done of products, had a website built, had the shop set up, the Shopify shop set up, had the payment processing situation going, had a whole Instagram page, advertising, all the bells and whistles, y'all. My husband and I scooped, I don't even know how many hundreds of bottles of product and labeled how many hundreds of bottles of product. But we had the optimism in phase 1. And then when we got to phase 2, we were like, whoa, this stuff ain't moving. This stuff is not moving. Why is it still here? Why do we have so many? What are we supposed to do with this stuff? We kept going months and months and months. Nothing is moving till we got into the valley of despair in phase 3. And we were like, well, it wasn't for us. Like, we missed the train. Nobody wants to buy our products. It's us. It's not, the market is saturated. Everybody's selling a product. Everybody doing that. And guess what? We called it quits. Shut down the website. Didn't put any more products out. Didn't go advertise anymore. And just gave that up. But I'm telling you with all certainty, if we had tapped into maybe a mentor that specialized in that business, they would have said, hey, this is what you did wrong. Or we would have been able to go back through our business plan or our business model and see what holes were missing in our business structure, right? But we just stayed in the valley of despair and did not advance to phase 4. So did we ever reach success in our e-commerce business? Absolutely not. You can't skip phases. You have to go through the whole process to get to success. So that being said, I hope you take an example, take a page out of my book to say, yeah, Tanisha's here. She's on YouTube. She's doing her thing. But this is not the first thing I've tried. But this is the thing I ain't never put down. Even when I started this channel and my first video first of all, my first videos, I wish you could see them. First of all, I didn't know what a thumbnail was. And my thumbnails was upside down. Okay? That was your girl when I started mine. But what I said, I'm not stopping. I am not stopping. And I am so thankful later. By the time this video is out, I would have hope to reach my new goal of 7,000 subscribers. And that is just a legit blessing. It's freakishly crazy that this is where we are. And I'm so blessed to be able to talk to and reach so many people. And the families that I've been able to touch has been like magical to even think that this is possible considering where I started at. So that being said, y'all, make sure you pay attention to the smiley face phase diagram here, y'all, and literally take a stock of your life, right? Whatever it is that you really want. It does not have to be entrepreneurship, but whatever it is that you really truly want, look at the phase, the smiley face phase, see where you are. And if you are not in phase 4, you need to get there, because phase 4 is the key to getting to phase 5, which is success. Y'all, I hope this video is good for you. I know it might be longer than normal, but that being said, I hope it was helpful for you in some way. Okay, guys? So without further ado, I hope you have a blessed day, a blessed week, a blessed month, a blessed rest of the year. If you have any other questions or videos you want to hear about or me create, make sure you comment down below. Give this video a like, and if you have not subscribed yet, give your girl a follow so you can add to that. Maybe you could be number 7,000. All right, guys? I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you're blessed. Bye, guys.